My name is Christian Wild. I'm a professor for marine ecology here at University of Bremen. I'm the convener of this 15th ICRS. The logo of our event, the 15th ICRS, refers to this well-known fairy tale of the Bremen town musicians, and it highlights the power of diversity in collaborations. EDI principles is something what we considered from the start in our preparations of this event. And together with the International Society, we said we want to have it inclusive. We want to have it open for everybody, presenting and non-presenting. We accepted more than 98% of all contributions. We conserved the sessions regardless of the quantity of contributions to that particular session. So we let even the very small sessions happening. We also only supported workshops at our meeting that were inclusive, so that were open for everybody. And then we developed the entire scientific program in a double-blind selection process to address this unconscious bias danger. It was worth to invest this added amount of time because the suggestions should come from the community and not from us. Only the community and the diversity of people in the community know what should be discussed at this meeting, not us. For the future, I think we should try even harder to get support for the in-person participation of people from lower and middle income countries. This is something what we could unfortunately not offer to a good extent. So we could just offer a few stipends, but it should have been more. Despite we did all these measures, we are not reaching the whole diversity of people. We need to develop good strategies to reach more people also from countries or regions that are not here at the meeting, not at all, also not on the virtual platform, and I think we should try to address these regions too. I have a lot of hope that we are on a good way and that we can even extend these initiatives. But our example, our 15th ICRS shows that it makes a lot of sense, yeah? and it needs more investments from the organizers. But I think when I see this diversity of people and also the good feedback that we are getting, I think we should continue on this way.
I'm Simon Davey. I'm Professor of Marine Biology at Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand, and I am the convener of the 2026 ICRS, which will be held in Auckland. It's been good to see at this conference the care taken to actually make sure that this topic has been given priority. So many of the world's coral reefs are in developing nations, and they tend to be underrepresented at the ICRS. So many people from those countries don't get the opportunity to come and present what they're doing, to learn from others here, to build connections, and I think it's one thing that the Society and the Congress is just going to have to keep working at. One thing for the 2026 ICRS is that because it's representing Pacific nations, it's not just about New Zealand, it's about Pacific nations. We're hoping to make sure that is really upfront for those people who are in Pacific nations so they have access to the meeting. But those that can't get over, how do we get them properly engaged in that meeting? Because the meeting's really being held primarily for them. Okay? So there's no point having the meeting if they're not there or not there in sufficient numbers. One of my next jobs is, when I'm putting together the committee for that meeting, is to make sure that those groups are properly represented through the local tribes, for the Maori, through the people from the relevant islands in the Pacific. People's awareness is increasing. People are working towards understanding what needs to happen, working towards understanding the views of others, trying to be inclusive. And I think that the coral reef community, it wouldn't surprise me, is relatively progressive in this way. So I think that gives me hope that people are talking about it and aware, and I think in the coral reef field, receptive. Everyone who's got the talent to be successful should have the opportunity to be so.